on, you swap the whole team for Erling Haaland. Come on, come on, come on, you're asking a silly question.
Would you swap any United player for a City player?
I'd take Edison in for Onana.
Is that it?
That's it.
Why is that?
United are better. We got better players.
Wait, hold on. So you won't take Erling Haaland? You won't take Kevin De Bruyne?
Haaland is the rip-off Hoyland.
Okay, what about you?
I took the whole team. Yes.
Who?
Anthony Martial for Erling Haaland.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Would you swap a United player for a Man City player?
Probably not.
Would you swap any United player for a City player?
I mean,
Come on, be honest, be honest.
it's just there's a simple answer. And the simple answer is probably Haaland.
Not Kevin.
He's a beast.
Haaland for who?
For Hoyland, even though he's been doing pretty well, definitely for Hoyland. Yeah.
Not Kevin. No Kevin De Bruyne.
Nah, I think our midfield is okay. I take Haaland over De Bruyne any day.
Edison.
Onana, maybe Edison for Onana, because he's so inconsistent these days.
Swap Rashford for Grealish.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's a better player.
No one. No one. Not even Kevin De Bruyne.
Our best 11 against their 11? No.
How many players would you swap for Haaland?
I'd give Martial, I'd give Anthony, and I'd give Sancho.
How many players would you swap for Erling Haaland?
How many?
Come on, you swap the whole team for Erling Haaland. Come on, come on, come on, you're asking a silly question.
I wouldn't buy Erling Haaland. I think he's alright if you give him the ball, but I think Rashford's one of our best players. We just don't give him the ball enough. There's no delivery. We don't like Rashford was making runs today and they're looking up. Yeah, and he's looking up and he's making that run through the back line and they're going like that. Turning around and passing back. So what's the point of being the best striker in the world if you can't pass him the ball? Exactly. So if we had Erling Haaland, he'd be the same. He'd be a dead man. He'd be a dead man walking.
How many players would you swap for Erling Haaland?
How many players will I swap for Erling Haaland? The whole team. Definitely the whole team.
Okay.
Oh, right now, Rashford is poor right now, so yeah, would swap Rashford. A lot of players in the entire team. You know, this is really bad. It's really bad.
Onana or David De Gea?
De Gea.
Why?
Because he's a legend.
So if he comes in right now, he'd take the #1 spot for you?
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
David De Gea.
Why?
He's just better.
Onana or David De Gea?
David De Gea.
Why?
Because he's been playing for the club for a really long time and he was just like the best goalkeeper I've ever seen.
I would agree, like De Gea, unstoppable compared to Onana.
Onana or David De Gea? Who are you choosing?
De Gea.
Why?
All time. He's my all-time favorite player.
Onana or David De Gea? Who are you picking?
De Gea.
Why?
I mean, as much as his career, it started slowing down towards the end. Overall, he did wonders for United. Like he's probably the most consistent in and out of the season.
So are you not happy with what you've seen so far with Onana?
No, definitely not.
Why?
What is it you don't like? It's just sometimes he seems careless when he plays, if that makes sense. Like he doesn't think about the consequence of his actions when he plays with the ball.
Onana or David De Gea?
David De Gea.
Why?
He was our best player for like, who knows how long, when we had no one else.
I would go De Gea. De Gea has been my favourite player, I know. But think about it, he got Golden Glove before he left. And like we didn't re-sign him, understand his wages are high. But Onana has made a good few mistakes to start the season. It has kind of affected us. He made a great save, saved us in the last game against Copenhagen. I will admit it, but I would choose De Gea.
Onana or David De Gea? Who are you picking?
De Gea.
David De Gea? Why?
Club legend, one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier history.
David De Gea or Onana? Who are you picking?
Onana.
You picking Onana?
Yeah.
Why?
Give him time, honestly.
You don't want De Gea back?
No.
Onana or David De Gea? Who are you picking?
De Gea.
Why?
Probably going on longevity of it because of like seeing him for longer and I can see his shot stopping. Like he was our best player for 3 years when we were in the dump. Like, but Onana is obviously the future to come ahead. So, but based on who's a better United player, De Gea.
What about you?
Yeah, probably the same. We talk about De Gea in big games and yeah, Onana made that save the all night, but De Gea was just unbelievable for so many years and that game against Arsenal is it's just one of those memories that you have forever and he's an unbelievable shot stopper. Yes, he's not as good as his feet, but he was just, as I said, he'd save the Titanic.
Onana or David De Gea? Who are you picking?
David De Gea all day, mate.
Why?
all day. I don't understand how you get rid of the best shot stopper going. He's the best shot stopper. He's Golden Glove. This guy's coming. I understand it playing from the back and stuff like that, but he's just not doing it.
How long until United win the league again?
This season, we're making the comeback.
Honestly,
we win this season.
Look at the camera and say it.
We'll win this season.
Why are you so confident?
Ten Hag is the best manager in the league, in the world, and he'll get us to that #1 spot.
How long until United win the league again?
2 years. We're going to build a super squad under Eric Ten Hag.
What about you?
I would say 3 to 4 years. I think Ten Hag's got a lot of work to do.
Will it be Ten Hag?
Probably not.
2 seasons, maybe.
2 seasons?
2 seasons.
Why are you so confident? You know you're like 8th or 9th or something.
It's like 10th, but we're rebuilding, you know. I think we still have faith in Ten Hag, you know. He has a long-term plan.
How long until United win the league again? Honest opinion. I don't want no biased stuff.
3 years.
What about you?
We need to rebuild. We need to rebuild definitely. Like I'd say it'd be more than at least 5 to 6 years. I'd say.
I'd love to be optimistic and say next year, like, but I mean,
give me a number.
4 years.
With the Glazers here, who knows?
5 years. I'm just feeling optimistic because with the youth that is coming through, players like Garnacho, Martinez, he's an unbelievable defender, and you just got to trust the process. And obviously a lot of teams going to drop off. City's probably going to have a drop off maybe in a few years. It'll be no more than 5 years, guaranteed.
What about you?
I'm going to say 2 years.
As it currently stands, you're looking over 5 years, easy.
Why is that?
It's just the way that the club is. I mean, my son plays at City, so, but the setup and everything else like that, it's just superior. And you can see that from the top all the way down or from the bottom up, you can see it.
Go 2 years. 2 years.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Why the confidence?
Just because I think you give Eric Ten Hag an opportunity to bring his guys in, more and more guys, and I think there's going to be natural regression. Some of those guys from City and Liverpool eventually getting older, and I don't trust Arsenal, so I think 2 years for United.
Will you see United win the Champions League in your lifetime?
Yes, we're going to win it this season. The Champions League.
Honestly.
Honestly, we will win it in my lifetime. Yeah.
I believe at some point, if we get rid of the Glazers, maybe we might see it, yes.
If I'm young enough, I think you'd hope that they win in my lifetime, but I mean, hopefully sooner or later. But
Yeah,
Why the confidence?
we're one of the best teams in football history. We've got to.
Yeah.
Why the confidence?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just my lifetime. Yeah. Next 5-10 years.
Will you see United win the Champions League in your lifetime again?
Yeah, we actually said that could be the spur-on moment. And United could end up being in the final. Like, I'm not saying we're going to win it, but we could go far this year. Going to Galatasaray, going to get that result. No, definitely in our lifetime, 100%. Like, you see, the amount of times Liverpool have not been good and got to the Champions League final or won the Champions League, United are capable of going on a cup run.
Even Man City last year, like, they're all obviously in the final back in 2021 and Chelsea stole it off them and whatever, but like back whenever as a youngster, City were nothing, and there's, like, to me they still aren't anything, but since 23 years I've been alive, they've won one, so I'd like to hope we've gotten all 23 in me at least to see United win one.